In today's video, we're going to be talking about Ezreal. And I'm not to be talking about his, builds or his runes. I will not describe his abilities in very, details, because this video is more about his gameplay, is more about who the Ezreal basically is, who is he good against, who is he bad against, and what do you basically do as an Ezreal in the game. That's very basic Ezreal video, so let's get into it and let's start with who is Ezreal. Ezreal is an A marksman, is an ADC. Some people I know play as an Ezreal on mid lane, but I don't like this personally because I think I'm more of a conservative person. I think that a mage should be playing on mid lane and on the bot lane should be playing ADC, aka marksman. So Ezreal is a marksman, first of all. And he's a very versatile marksman, so he's my most favorite marksman in the game, and one of my favorite champions all in all in Wild Rift. And I think I played over 450 games for Ezreal, so I'm a pretty experienced player, and I know what to do and what to not do as an Ezreal. So here in particular is not an easiest game, not at all, because you're playing against Alistar, you're playing against Tristana, and Tristana basically kills Ezreal, and Alistar is a way better support than Blitzcrank. So here what I decided to do is to play defensively and not to, to be aggressive too much. Because as an Ezreal, you want to farm your early game. You want to farm as much as you can. You want to sometimes poke your enemy with your Mystic Shot, with your first ability, sometimes hitting your orb, your second ability on them, and then you hit them with your basic attack or with your first ability. So basically this is how the Ezreal's early game is going on. Here again, our jungler is trying to gank our dragon lane, but he missed all of his skills except for this one. Alistar used his flash, and this a good thing. Now I'm getting a 5 level, and now I think I will kill Alistar with my ultimate because it's very easy thing to do. And yeah, I'm doing this actually because if you're an Ezreal, you want to kill an enemy, finish an enemy with your ultimate. If you don't do it, you're not an Ezreal. And sometimes you want to steal an ally kill with an ultimate, because if you don't do it, you're not a true Ezreal. I'm joking. So here we traded very good because we killed both of them. We got some gold and we got an advantage. They don't have flash and I do. So okay, the game is going well, but you don't want to be aggressive until you have at least first item. But ideally you want to have Manamune and Trinity Force, and then you will deal an incredible amount of damage. And here you just again want to farm, you want to poke sometimes, you want to kill if it's possible, but not engage yourself, because Tristana kills Ezreal and Alistar kills Ezreal and Alistar kills Blitzcrank. Basically their laning phase is easier than ours, but they're maybe just not too good, not too experienced, so they are losing basically their lane. Okay, so as I said, Ezreal is basically good against everybody except I think Tristana. I'm speaking about ADC, but rather than that, I think Ezreal is a very versatile champion. But some of the champions can actually make Ezreal's life worse and more difficult. I'm speaking about Senna, because she has her range and she has her stun, her second ability, which makes Ezreal's life much more difficult than without Senna. I'm speaking about Set because he has his ultimate. I'm speaking about, oh, we are trying to fight, but here I missed. Instead of hitting Tristana, I hit this stupid minion 2 times and I didn't kill her. This was my terrible mistake, but it's okay, I'm learning. Oh, here, instant karma for my mistake. I got killed. Rengar just caught me from the bush. Well, it's his job to caught enemies from the bush. It's Rengar, so that's fine. Anyways, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, my memory. About champions. Yeah, so you don't want to play against Set. You don't want to play against Braum because basically Ezreal, he has a lot of abilities to hit. Oh, do I have my ultimate? I missed my ultimate. Okay, that happens. That happens sometimes. Will we kill him? Hey, come on! Kill at least somebody. There you go. There you go, baby. So yeah, you don't want to play against Braum because as an Ezreal, you want to hit your abilities. And Braum, he blocks your abilities. He can block your ultimate. He can block your mystic shot. He can block your orb. So basically, you don't really want to play against Braum, but again, if you're a good Ezreal, you can play against every single champion because he's an S+ tier, and he's just a super cool ADC, and I encourage you to learn to play with Ezreal because it pays freaking off each and every game. Well, maybe only it doesn't pay off only if your players are trolling or AFK, but the rest of the time it really pays off. So yeah, I told you about the laning phase, and now let's talk about team fights. So what do you do as an Ezreal in team fights? How do you position? How do you use your combos? Who do you kill? Do you kill carry straight, or do you stack your Trinity Force on and your Kraken Slayer rune? By the way, I use the Kraken Slayer rune. I know sometimes people use Conqueror, but I don't like it on Ezreal. Here I don't want to fight because I think I don't have Trinity Force yet. I don't know if I do. Anyway, I decided not to fight because I felt in my gut that they are coming. They will not let this go. So, but here we need to fight because our Mumu got caught, and here we need to fight, and we successfully kill, I think, pretty much all of them because it was really stupid of them to try to kill us. There was Rengar alone. Oh no, he was with Teemo. Okay. Anyways, so what do you do in team fights as an Ezreal? As an Ezreal, it depends on the enemy team. If an enemy team has a lot of squishy champions, such as ADC, such as Brand, such as Yasuo, you know, squishy champions, then you can play more offensive because you have your flash, you have your third ability to escape, and you deal pretty much amount of damage. Ooh, I killed Teemo. That I call the teamwork. So yeah, you have pretty many abilities to escape just in case you get caught. And you deal a lot of damage with your abilities. Anyway, if the enemy team has a lot of tanks, such as here, they have Sion, they have Alistar, and they have a lot of CC also, you don't want to be too offensive because what you want to do is you want to wait for them to engage, and only then you want to kill them. Because if you engage yourself, you easily will get caught. You won't be able to kill them because you won't have time to kill them. They have too many CC, they have too many tanks. They just will kill you before you will do anything. So again, what you want to do is to wait until they engage, and then you want to participate in the team fight. And you don't want to kill carry first, because I know sometimes people get confused. They don't know who to kill. Some people think that you do, like here. See, Alistar engaged. Then I started to hit him. To stack my Trinity Force, to stack my abilities, and boom, boom, boom. They just, all of them just now are dead basically, because you don't want to engage against Ezreal. Yeah, so you don't want to kill carry first. You want to kill the enemy who engages you. By the way, here is a very beautiful moment. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, so you want to stack your items, you want to stack your abilities, and then you want to kill carry when you already have the maximum attack speed. You know that your attack speed stacks because of your passive. If you don't remember, if you don't know, I encourage you to read his abilities once more, or to look for some guides. Like here, look, he engaged, and here we're starting to attack him. I don't rush to hit Tristana. I don't, because she will kill me. Instead, I back, because I know that they killed pretty many players. So now I kill Alistar, and now we can try to kill the rest of them. I ult, and they are getting very low. So here I can try to kill them, because look at their HP. I killed Tristana, and now I want to kill Sion. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But I'm gonna be dead anyways. Yep. I hit that shield just in case, because again, Teemo mushrooms, and I don't know, maybe Sion would use his ability. Just in case. If you're low HP, you can, just use your shield if you have, because that's very risky if you're low HP and you're chasing someone, especially if you have invisible enemies. You want to use your shield just in case. But here it didn't help me anyways, because Rengar just killed me in an instant. So yeah, don't rush to kill their ADC, because you're gonna get killed. As an Ezreal, it depends on the enemy if you play defensive or offensive. Here, of course, you don't play offensive, because, as I told you before, a lot of CC, a lot of tanks, you will not be able to kill them if you play offensive. Let's look at this team fight. Oh, we easily kill Rengar. You know why is it easy for me to play against this matchup? Because they are very slow. Because Alistar, because Sion, because Teemo, all of them are very slow basically, and it's very easy to stack on them, it's very easy to catch on them, and it's really easy to kill them basically. So if you want to play against Ezreal and will win against Ezreal, you want to pick mobile champions, you want to pick assassins, you want to pick Akali, you want to pick Katarina. Actually, Yone is very good against Ezreal, but you don't want to pick Sion, you don't want to pick... Alistar can be, he can be difficult only early game, but late game he doesn't do anything to Ezreal. Well, nobody does anything to Ezreal in late game if you're, if you're not behind with your gold, if you're not behind with your levels. Basically, Ezreal is unkillable in late game, so make sure that you farm, make sure that you're... what's going on there? Oh, nothing is going on there. Maybe we will fight now. I don't remember already, but let's see. if Alistar makes a mistake, then they're dead. And he does make a mistake. And as you can see, I'm kiting here. I'm positioning behind my team, and it leads to me killing all of them, because I'm not rushing into the team fight. I'm not rushing into this mess, you know. I don't want to do that because I'm a squishy, because they can catch me up, because I want to make sure that I am positioning myself safely. This Rengar is running towards us. Let's see what's going to happen. And yeah, you see, he cannot do anything for me. But early game he killed me with his first, his second, and his third ability, and I'm dead. Now he did everything, but he only was able to hit me with only half of my health. And that's why you need to wait until late game to be able to kill with Ezreal, to be able to be unbeatable with Ezreal, and so on and so forth. Now is already a late game, and I think that we're gonna win this game. It's impossible that we lose this game, because their pick is too bad for Ezreal and for Yone and for Vex. Let's see what happens here. I don't remember what happens here. Again, I'm hitting Sion. I didn't dodge his ability, but it didn't stop me from killing him, I guess. Did I kill him? I didn't kill him. Okay. And see, here I waited until his stasis will finish, and I counted in my head approximately when his stasis will finish, and then I hit my first ability and killed him. This was a perfect timing. Well, here is already very easy. I killed him with my ultimate, and I let my teammate kill Tristana, because if I would rush to kill her, she would kill me. So this is a decision making that you have to make right, have to do right, because basically your life depends on it. And I think it's GG. I think we won the game. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, maybe next team fight. What else you need to know about Ezreal? The one thing that I wanted to tell you about his abilities is that you want to save your third ability for as long as you can. You don't want to use it if you are not sure that you will kill the enemy and that you will not get caught. So what I mean is, for example, the team fight started and you started to hit the enemies, and you started to hit your basic attacks, your abilities, and if you see that an enemy is running away from you, you want to use your third ability to deal additional damage and to catch them. But you don't want to start the team fight with a third ability if you know that the enemy can rush away from you. If you know that the enemy has a flash, for example, don't start your team fight or your fight with your third ability, or you will just waste an opportunity to kill this enemy. Is this GG? Oh, I stasised. That was a perfect stasis. Oh my goodness, I didn't die. Can you believe that? At the end of the game, you will see the score, you will see all the stats, and obviously this is GG. And this was a really good game for us, because this was an easy game because their team was very weak and their draft was very bad. Now I'm gonna show you the damage. 52k damage with an Ezreal. If you got some value from this video, I suggest you to hit that like button, to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very, very soon. Keep gaming, keep laughing, and keep winning, of course. Bye bye!